I think that you were the person who first told me about the alternative version of Rock and Roll Heaven.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, if I was.
No, I think you did because you found the
fucking
second one.
Hang on a minute, mate. My audio interface fucked up then. Sorry.
Nice.
Fuck's sake.
I can hear you.
Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah? Maybe
Well,
it's fine then.
Isn't it?
Just did that digital clip thing. But anyway, yeah, sorry, carry on. Yeah, so yeah, maybe it was me who found it. I mean, I just got heavily into the tune as you did and, you know, then started looking for alternatives.
Well, you're a very curious person. I mean, we were just talking about that prior to rolling tape.
Backstage.
Yeah, backstage. Kind of like the Jonathan Ross show or like Graham Norton, where they all like chat backstage.
In the green room.
Yeah, exactly. I'm worried if you move loads, that shit cable that you bought is going to break.
Yeah, China. Can you please start making better cables?
Yeah, it's your fault for getting them on Temu or Amazon. You know. I need it now.
I need it within the next 15 minutes. Convenience is more important to me than anything else.
Slave economy.
Yeah.
I saw a Dead Dark thing the other day where it was like, it just on Instagram, and it was like this like prescient, it was like this prescient like interview with like whoever fucking started Uber. And he's on like Fallon or Kimmel or one of these things. Like it's just, and I was just like, that in itself is just so twisted that we have like the CEO of like Uber going on chat shows, and he's like explaining.
Why is he on there?
I don't know. And he's like explaining Uber Eats on it. He's like, okay, so what's the deal? This is crazy. I mean, the food's being made for you. It's like just an ad. It's just like an ad for Uber Eats, and the guy's on there. It's like, I'm done.
Illegal immigrants. Zero contract.
Exactly. Zero contract. They're all entrepreneurs. It's fine.
It's horrible. It's just like exploitation, isn't it? But he's
not
a
nice.
Celebrity somehow now.
Yeah, he's a celebrity. He's probably married to Sydney Sweeney. And good for him.
Yeah, I mean, I would marry her in an instant.
I would sell my soul
Racist
to
or
the
not.
devil. Yeah, absolutely. But no, we were talking about your curiosity because... you know, first of all, this is a Patreon episode. Welcome to Impossible Way of Life with my mate, Sam Hammond in England, one of my oldest friends, a birdsy guy to the core. And Johnny's not here right now. So, you know, as you know, rock and roll comes first. Music may be dead. I'll call it. And I'm not ready to call it just yet. But Johnny is doing musical things. So when someone's doing musical things, it's a rock and roll sabbatical and it comes first.
You were the first person who said to me, music is finished. And he said it to me about 5 years ago. And I was like, and at the time I was writing some sort of egotistical album. And it's me down, I don't know, whinging about everything. And then I thought, that's a great album title. But then probably doing drugs at the time.
It's not really finished, I don't think. But, you know, definitely like, we're reaching a stage. I mean, if like the Uber Eats guy is on late night TV telling you, and he's the rock and roll star, you know, like then we are kind of in trouble, you know?
What's like the Uber Eats version of, you know, how can we commodify music in the Uber Eats way? You know, like maybe
Spotify, I think.
Yeah.
It's like a more efficient version of it.
Yeah, we're just like Uber Eats drivers, aren't we? But trying to get a job. We can't even get a delivery.
No, we can't even get paid.
No.
We're the Uber Eats. We're Uber Eats drivers, but we can't even get paid to do it. We pay them.
Yeah,
we all
gladly
pay them.
Go to work every day.
Great news, guys. Spotify have said that they will put your song online. You've got to go on Instagram and do thousands of stories thanking them, and they will be watching.
Oh, I mean, what? Yeah. I don't like it.
Quite frankly, I don't like it. But I just bought a sandwich on the way. These are my rock and roll stars. I just bought a sandwich on the way home, and it's this little Vietnamese. It's not a Vietnamese sandwich shop. They don't do banh mi. And this lady, it's called Kathy's. So I assume she's Kathy, but I'm not sure. But she's just in there every day. She's been there every day since I've lived in Canada, because I remember her from like when I was 20 or something. She just makes sandwiches all day for like construction workers, builders, and just like people nearby in the offices. Very reasonable, nice little sandwich, kind of a 90s sandwich.
Yeah, sun-dried tomatoes.
No, nothing that decadent.
All right,
just a real tomato on it, you know.
Yeah,
not
wow.
like a panini.
No,
That's more of an
panini.
English 90s sandwich, the panini.
No, it's like 2004 or something. Panini. Everyone's like, "Do you want a panini?" I'm going shop, but no, like you don't see paninis anymore.
No,
I
you
bring
don't
them
see
back.
them. Yeah,
It's
paninis could come back.
posh toasties, aren't
It's
they?
just posh toasty, yeah. It's
Yeah.
just a name for a toasty. It's like how does your mum say what is it? An espresso. What do they say? They say
Espresso.
espresso, yeah.
No,
My
I've
mum
heard people
does.
say that. Tesco Espresso. Yeah,
My mum
no,
says it still. It really bothers me. I know your mum says bockle.
oh yeah, she does say buckle. No, my dad sometimes says that. I'm like, what are you doing? But he like picked it up off a. This is the power of a beautiful lady. I mean, I got a girlfriend. He never said like buckle, and then I remember his girlfriend started saying it, and I was like, and he started saying it. I was like, she's making you stupid, Dad.
Yeah, yeah. You should tell her the word is bottle, and there's no. Just for our North American listeners, there's a strange thing that happens up where we're from, where people say bockle instead of bottle.
Hospital.
Hospital.
It's demented.
It is actually worrying if you think about it. But this lady, Kathy, is just in this sandwich shop. And I noticed about 10 years ago that she was listening. It sounded like a call to prayer. It's just this guy talking. Obviously, she's Vietnamese. I don't know her religion. She might be a Buddhist or she might not be religious or whatever. But whatever it is, she's got this kind of like Theravadan monk talking all day in a shop. And I asked her a while ago, I was like, can I ask you what that is? And she said, yeah, it's mindfulness. It's meditation and mindfulness, and it's just so good for me while I'm here. And she moves around with such grace, this old lady, making sandwiches all day. And I just went in today, and she's there. Nothing's changed. She's still doing the same thing. And it's just there. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, they're the real rock stars.
Truly, that's where wisdom sits for sure in the sandwich shop down the road.
They've worked out how to exist in harmony with the surroundings and at peace.
And blend
we're
in.
not at peace. Yeah,
You know,
but you can't listen to that all day every day. That's a bit worrying. That's a bit of a red flag. There might be something wrong with it because you're going to get bored of it. And I don't know why you're not. I'd fall asleep if I had someone talking to me like that all day.
maybe it's not real. Maybe it's just someone saying like, another day of getting through these cunts who come into your shop to fuck with you all day.
Cunt.
Look at this idiot. Maybe it's just someone actually watching and saying like, look at this dickhead who just came in. He's
Live
going to
commentary.
Look at this fat
Look at
bastard.
this
He wants a
long-haired
roast beef
prick.
sandwich.
He had one yesterday as well. The fat, dirty cunt.
It could be that. It could
It'd
be.
be better if it was.
It would be better, actually. You know, I had my ex from years ago. I remember who you knew very well, Karen. Like she went to just dox her on the show.
Pumpy.
Yeah, do pumpy. She spoke Vietnamese and she would go get her nails done, but she sort of like looked maybe to her own diaspora, maybe like she looked sort of ethnically sort of Asian, ambiguously Asian, and and also because she spoke, you know, North American English, like, you know, there's a first language, you know, just like normally they would talk Vietnamese, assuming she didn't understand it, and they would be saying some awful shit.
Yeah, like slagging off her nails. Look at
Slagging
nail
off her
bed.
nails. So she's dirty nails. Look at these nails. I worry about her. You know, we'll never be able to get these clean.
It's brave to do it with someone who's, you know, visibly Asian as well.
Yeah.
Like because you're running the risk there that they're going to understand you, but maybe that's the sort of thrills you can achieve by working in a nail bar.
I mean, you got to get what you can at that point.
Yeah.
You know,
But no, I think meeting ordinary people, like we were saying, they are. If you just sort of occasionally get talking to different people not ordinary people, but just people who aren't trying to,
people.
Yeah, exactly. Who are just hanging about. Like you do find very interesting guys. I mean, there's a lot of crazy people out there as well. I was in this bar with my mate Blackie, and this guy, we were watching football, and this guy came over to us and he was like, "Can I sit with you?" And it was like an empty bar, but we were like, "Yeah, you know, whatever."
Yeah, why not?
So he came and sat down with us, and then he was like, "Do you know what I do for a living?" And I was like, "What?" And he was like a Mancunian. He was living down in London. And
Which
I
is
went, "What?"
rare anyway.
Yeah, and he went, "Hollywood actor." Right, and I was like, I just went, I'm not like giving him what he wants here and going, what?
Yeah.
So I just went, oh, cool, man. Like, who do you support? And then he kept like dropping these hints. In the end, I was like, go on then. What's going on? What films are you in? And he's like, Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm in fucking Top Gun 2 and all shit. And he was like, his name was Michael Enright, right? So I Googled him because he was a very, very odd guy. And we were going to the cinema, me and my mate, after watching football. And he was like, can I come? And I was like, if you want, but it's a bit weird. And then he wanted to like know my address and stuff.
It's
I'm not giving you my address.
Weird, yeah.
Yeah, but then I Googled him. Turns out he is a Hollywood actor. Like he's had bit parts in loads of big films like Pirates of the Caribbean stuff. But he's actually more famous for going over to like nominating himself because he got some sort of mad complex from being in Hollywood that he can